Welcome to Supers Live. We are live from Canada for our first race of 2020. It's the Crazy Canuck Snowball Derby tonight. We're excited that we can get running and give you some great racing here in the new decade. Tonight we're at Delaware Speedway, home of the Harvey Lennox Memorial. And that race is run with the International Supermodified Association. We're excited to be able to represent real supermodified racing, and that's why we exist as the original online supermodified sim racing league. And we want to give recognition to Delaware Speedway tonight, as they are one of two tracks that are hosting the real supermodifieds in the great land of Canada. You can go see them up there August 15th for the Harvey Lennox Memorial, and we encourage you to do that. You want to learn more about real super modified racing, go to supers.net, and you can click into the site, click on the About tab, and you'll learn about the mighty super modifieds at Delaware Speed. One of the great tracks in Canada. Long-time home for the super modifieds after they left the CNE. Excited to be able to race here for the first time in Super's history in 15 years. We've never been able to do this before, so this is exciting, and we sure do hope that we put on a good show for you today. Tonight's race is a little bit different. It's something that we don't do often, and it's a team format. So what happens here tonight is the drivers will pair up after qualifications. Now they've gone on to two-man teams. And it's the slowest qualifier with the fastest qualifier, second fastest with fourth, fifth fastest. We got 6 cars tonight. So then we pair up, and each time the guys are on the track, they're going to be running for points here. So trying to add up points for the Snowball Derby Challenge team. Rob Warren's in tonight. He's your defending race winner. And in fact, he has an opportunity tonight to tie Ray Sand Jr. with the most Crazy Canuck Snowball Derbies. And we think that he has a pretty good shot at doing that tonight. He's been running a pretty good season so far, leading the points championship. As a matter of fact, doing a great job up front in the points. Rocket Rob with the most wins of the matter of fact. Paul doing everything he can, though, to keep him honest. And Brad Keyser as well in there. Tonight's password. Before we go much further, we want to recognize a couple of Canadians. Tonight's password to get into our race server had something to do with the driver that passed here recently this last year. Stormin Norman Mackworth spent a lot of time winning in Canada as a Canadian driver, and then went on to do well in upstate New York and even on the ISMA circuit. So thinking about Norman Mackworth, but also tonight, Randy Ritzka is a former super modified race car driver and a former Supers member. Father passing away, John Ritzka, is passing away just yesterday. So our thoughts and prayers are with Randy and his family as they deal with this sorrowful time. So we want to keep those guys in our thoughts, and as we race tonight for the Crazy Canuck Snowball Derby, while we have a good time, and hope you are too. Well, we want to get things kind of up to speed and rolling with you here for the 2020 season. We're not quite to halfway yet. We've got 2 more races to go before we hit the halfway point. And that'll be coming up here at, I think it is before. Next week, we got a big show on tap. We're running rFactor tonight. Next week, it's 2 NASCAR heat. And then we run another rFactor doubleheader, twin 35s at Oswego Championship. And the reason I bring all that up is because we've got the schedules for the real super modified division up in our forums, in the general public section of our forums. We got links to the stories about all of that, and here within the next week or so, you'll be able to go to our schedule page and see every single super modified race across the United States when it's happening, where it's happening, give you information on how you can go and watch the mighty Super. So as I said, that we race online to bring about representation and let everybody know about the real super modified division. That's why we exist. We're not your ordinary gaming league or clan or sim racing sanction. We do it for different reasons, and it's not only to bring about awareness of the real deal, but also to help injured super modified drivers through the Dion Parrish Memorial Benevolent Fund for super modifieds. This fund was started in 2004 when Supers started and raises money for injured super modified drivers. And you can rest assured that any donation you make, whether it's $1 or $100, goes to help injured drivers. Dion Parrish Memorial Benevolent Fund for super modified. If you want to learn more about that, you go to supers.net, click on the About tab, and then click the Donate tab. It'll tell you a little bit more about who Dion Parrish was and why your donations to Supers go to help injured drivers. Tonight, running the controls out of Baldwinsville, New York, we've got Hairbag Studios and Kevin Timmons with BreezeGraphics.com. I'm putting on the show for you tonight. Go to BreezeGraphics.com for super modified art, and if you have any kind of art that you like as far as cars go, Kevin can do it up at BreezeGraphics.com. Check that out. He's got a lot of great decals, racing decals, fantastic drawings. So take a look at that and enjoy his broadcast here tonight.